What's that? Hello, Loona. It's snowing. It's going to rain. It's bigger. Actually, that was pretty funny. It's smaller. Oh, I thought it was pretty cute. Jack Sparrow. Eye patch. Yeah, that was pretty clever. There's tons of different commands. I just went through a few of them. You got move control. You can play games. Actually, let's do toss a coin. Hey Loona, come here. There you go, buddy. Hello, Loona. Toss a coin. Okay, so we just used the ears here. Oh, I think I lost on that one. Let's try one more time. Maybe I get all 3 coins. Nope. I'm not very good with this game. Sleep mode. I don't think that's sleeping. Are you sleeping? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep, there you go. He went to sleep. Hello, Loona. Go to your charger. I don't think he likes that. See, like a sad puppy, he's going back home. So it's kind of interesting how he charges. He will use the QR kind of like indications on the charger, and then he will actually lift his head up, looking up at the ceiling, to align himself back to the docking station. Works pretty well. One thing to note is due to calibrations, if you're having issues, I seem to been pretty lucky. It was able to dock pretty easily. Now, one thing to note is if he's over there or if he happened to go down the hallway, sometimes he doesn't find dock. So I recommend having him be pretty close for him to actually find where the dock is. Okay, so let's take a look at the application here. Thankfully, the app is not required to actually use the robot, but it is required to initially pair the robot to a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. Now, within the application, there's several different columns. You got main games, interaction, mini games, ChatGPT, and storybook, which I'll kind of briefly go over. You can add like different animals, even your favorite movie characters, and even you can shut down the robot via voice or control different settings. I really like the fact that it kind of geared this to all ages. Younger people might enjoy the interactions, also the mini games. Now, if you're a little bit older or if an adult, you might enjoy like the chat GPT, kind of play around with the AI. Also, you have programming. So yes, you can get pretty involved with the programming, like a independent voice AI system. It's really cool and you can check it out. It was kind of confusing how it worked, but overall, I thought it was a nice little addition. Now, you also have talent show, which again, you can have the robot perform different tricks, play music. Like I said, just play with it. I think younger children will enjoy the talent shows and the mini games, where older ones will enjoy the GPT and programming and maybe even the FPV mode. Alright, let's briefly dive into the settings. There's tons of different settings. You can change the volume, you can change the brightness. Also, you can see how often you want it to go out to auto recharge at certain battery levels, the duration, etc., etc. And jump into the assistant. This is where you can actually drive the robot. I'll kind of show you that. It's kind of cool. You can see what Loona sees through the camera system. So it's pretty cool. You can drive it around with the joystick off to your left. You can tilt the head up and down. You can even speak to the robot. I believe there's a microphone as well, so you have two-way visual and audio communication. Actually, it's just two-way audio. What am I saying? It's not like FaceTime. But you can see I can drive around, check up on the kiddos. One thing to note is the robot does have to be off its docking station for this to work. If it's on its docking station, you do have to have it go off first. So just be mindful of that if you are planning on using this when you're away from your home. So once you're done, you do have the option to have it go back into its docking station, go to ground mode or sleep mode. So let's just go back to ground mode so this little guy can roam around freely. In race mode, it's very similar to FPV, minus having the live camera feed, but it's kind of cool. Maybe younger children who just want to control like an RC car without seeing what the robot sees. This is a cool little mode. Also, I found this mode to be a little bit more responsive than FPV mode. Maybe it uses less bandwidth, I don't know, or I just have a super slow internet connection. Don't worry, older kids and adults, you do have a programming mode and it's quite in depth. You can do loop statements, logic statements, you can do variables. There's a lot to play around with. I wish I had more time, but you know, the kiddo wanted to play with this robot, so really didn't have much hands-on time by myself. But you can see there's a lot of different things you could do within the programming mode. Well, if your Loona's misbehaving, there's a support chat right there. Right in the playbook section, kind of tells you the different modes. You got auto mode, you got voice command mode, you have follow mode, and even like an idle mode. In autopilot mode, you can see how it can recognize certain objects like the balls, even like slippers. Now, one thing to note is certain interactions are disabled, like the ball mode might not necessarily interact with the ball. Kind of like a real pet, he may feel happy one day, may feel sad the next. Do you recommend keeping Loona away from stairs and like on tabletops because there are no cliff sensors? Now, in follow mode, like a real pet can follow you around. I definitely recommend walking pretty slowly because it easily gets confused, but it's kind of a cool little feature. I did show the voice commands. Like I said, there's tons of different voice commands, and you can even do gestures. Companion mode, the robot just sits there, acts cute. So if you don't want him roaming around, definitely leave him in companion mode. Alright, so that's just a brief overlook of the app. I guess I can show you the unboxing real quick and in this video. Now, they come in different versions. They actually updated this guy to have his own little docking station. It's pretty cool. You can check out the little robot here with his little colored eyes right there. You got the little, I guess this looks like a QR code, so you can line up to your docking station. So, looks like we have a game prop kit. Alright, so it looks like there's a ball. You've seen this on other videos where you actually create little kind of like spear, or how you say spear, I'm trying to pronounce that. It's made out of cardboard and he likes to push it around. Make sure that they're fully locked in or the ball will actually come apart on you. You could use some clear tape as well to kind of hold it. But it looks like it's holding pretty well so far. So now let's try 7 here. So it gets harder when you start closing this guy up. So there we go. Yep, kind of finagling it. There you go, got them in. And just again, lightly press in until they lock in. Yep, let's see. They should have a firm clip to it, or lock. There we go. Cool. Well, that took 25 minutes of our time. So you can actually put this in front of him, and he will actually act like a little bull and go through it. So that's really cool. Let's see what else we have. A little outfit, backing right there. Just peel off the plastic and stick it right on. Okay, let's check out the robot itself. Well, first impressions, this guy looks super cute. And I watched a few videos. These ears actually kind of move around like a puppy and they light up. So this is kind of how it indicates its emotions, also through the eyes. And you can see it uses these wheels to navigate. It doesn't walk like a traditional pet, but that's really cool. It says Loona, the pet bot. Looks like we have a unique personality. There's smart perception, remote assistant, and interactive games. I don't know how people on YouTube make it look so easy. Just toss that off there. Okay, so but this actually looks pretty nice. I'm actually surprised it's in color as well, black and white. Gives you everything you need to know. So I highly recommend reading that. And usually I toss the manual, but I think I should read that manual. Yep, just a standard USB cable dongle. But let's get to the good part, the robot itself, or Loona. Expecting this thing to be so heavy. These wheels are actually pretty cool. They have, I think this is pretty like plastic, but in the back here is rubber. And I think this is where the drive wheels are in the back here. So it kind of turns like this. Now, like I said before, these ears will go up and this is how it can indicate its emotions and they light up different colors. We got the OLED display right here, it's in color. There's a few sensors, a camera, a depth sensor, so it doesn't run into small children and obstacles. Now, off to the side here are the silver charging contacts, and you also can charge on top here with its USB Type-C as well. Looks like there's a power button right there. Are you waking up? Let's see, let's try that again. Looks like I need to put them on a charger or something. Okay, oh look at that. Whoa, look at it, it's lighting up. See that? Ooh. Loona. Okay, let's just put him down there. Maybe he will do something. While he's booting up, flashing, see that? It's pretty cool. Alright, Loona, what are you doing? Are you still... Oh, okay, it says, use Loona's app to scan the QR code to set up the network. Clip it? Look, it just clips in. Let's see. Hope I don't break this thing. Actually, it's taking some force. There we go. Can we get both sides? Alright, we're secure. Little plastic. The little guy will actually just dock right there. Like this. So, pretty cool. There's some extra symbols right there. So I guess if it's looking from here or that way, you can kind of know where the dock is. This is where you plug in the Type-C cable right there. And underneath is just some anti-slip feed and some legal information. Okay, let's go and give you my final impressions Right off the bat, the packaging was great. I had a little difficulty with the ball, but eventually I was able to get it together. Probably does require someone older or adult to put this together. I think younger children will have problems getting this cardboard ball together. Now, it does come with some great accessories like the little clock. Also, you can get the dino suit. This whole kit costs about $469 with the docking station, but you can buy Loona without the dock. But I do recommend it if you want more of like a hands-off pet-like experience. Now, this little guy does like to wander, so if you do have stairs, I definitely recommend blocking it off, or just keep an eye on the little guy because he will fall down the stairs. There's no cliff sensors. In terms of value, I think the company really spent a lot of time making decent hardware. Also, the software is really well out of the box. I know this is a fairly new product, less than a year old, but they have provided several updates, and I hope they continue with updates to make this product really good. Now, I do like the fact that the app is well thought out. There's a lot of interactions, a lot of cool features, and for the most part, it works pretty well. I would say hopefully they can add mapping. It would be beneficial, especially for a larger house. The robot does kind of wander and get lost when it needs to go back and recharge. Okay, so far Luna's been a pretty positive experience. I had some hiccups with the pairing process when using iOS or iPhone. One thing to note is I had to go into airplane mode and make sure Bluetooth was enabled. And once it established a connection with the robot, I was able to go back to my cellular connectivity. Your mileage may vary, you may not have issues with Android, but that's something I wanted to mention. Also, with the docking process, it's not 100%. Sometimes Luna will miss the mark, but Luna doesn't like to give up easily and will try again. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you are interested in getting Luna, I'll put a link down below. When you click on my links, it does help out this channel. I do receive a small commission. Also, it shows that these videos are popular enough to allow me to continue reviewing these products and get new products to review and check out. Alright, so coming down the pipeline, I do have some new vacuums. Also, I got a couple brand new mowers, which would be pretty cool. The GPS-based mowers. I've had reviewed mowers in the past, but I'm excited about trying out these new products. Also, I got a couple new desk pets. I got Emo from Living AI, and I have some unique products which I will kind of surprise you with. Alright, so happy 4th of July or pre-4th of July, and I'll catch you guys later. Adios.